Danny, and we are going to get into some Aerosmith today. But before we do that, I just want to remind you all to join me on the live stream on Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. It's going to be fun. It's our first live stream of 2026. We're going to make it a good one, so make sure that you don't miss out on it. And for today, we're going to get into Aerosmith's Same Old Song and Dance. So let's jump right in.
Go to his head and his wife's aggravation. You soon end up dead. That's the same old story, same old song and dance, my friend. That's the same old story, same old song and dance, my friend. Got you with the cocaine and found with your gun. No smooth face, a lawyer could get you undone. Say love ain't the same on the south side of town. You could look, but you ain't gonna find it around. That's the same old story, same old song and dance, my friend. That's the same old story, same old story, same old song and dance.
What a song. So that song was really kind of about like the vicious cycle of this drugs and crime and kind of repeating yourself and knowing that you're going to have the same outcomes. It's the same old song and dance. You can't escape it. This is your vicious cycle that you just can't escape. And I think it's related to what they were going through in the music industry and what it was like, maybe that Hollywood lifestyle. The song was written by Steven Tyler and Joe Perry, and the instrumentation of that song was like off the charts. It was crazy. It was so good. And the sax solo, I was like, what in the world? This is great. And Steven Tyler sounded so young. His voice sounded like clearer, smoother, just different. It had a different quality to it. And I know that in later years, you know, he had a vocal cord injury and he needed surgery and all of that, and he had to cancel a tour. And that was much later on. This was released in the 70s, and that didn't happen until later on. But also just like the years of touring and drug use and drinking, like that takes a really strong wear and tear on your voice. And not to say that he wasn't already involved in that in the 70s, but there definitely was like a lot more that occurred through the years. You hear how that really does take its toll, and it changes your voice entirely. So just very interesting. Like there were points where I was like, wait, is this him singing, or is it someone else in the band? Because it just sounded so different. But it was very bluesy with the saxophone, and that was something that really stood out to me. More bluesy than anything that I'm used to in the later years of their music, and I'm a little bit more familiar with their later songs. Enjoyed it a lot. I hope that you guys enjoyed it a lot, and like were able to just kind of like escape into that music, because it's just such a good genre, a good era of music to just like escape into. So I hope that you all enjoyed it. That was just, those solos were out of control. So I hope that you had fun with this one. Aerosmith. Send me some more of your Aerosmith early days recommendations, because I'm not familiar with like any of their earlier stuff. So, and make sure that you join me for the live stream on Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern time. I will see you there. Bye, guys.